How's it going? Now we're just in, I was in a trade on MES short down here. This spike took me out. I've got this new indicator I developed with bearish, so I'm going to be ending. I want to end on NQ, but it's not as bearish as S&P, so I'm going to wait for the NQ to roll over. We've got bullish and bearish at the minute and haven't quite crossed over here. So I've just developed this indicator. It's just an oscillator, basically the same, but green is bullish. We're a bit bearish here, and then the spike would have taken me out, but we're rolling over, so I might enter a quick cheeky one here. Let's see.
Order filled.
Down. With below VWAP, we had a big sell-off and a slow grind back up, so we should sell off. We are pre-market. Well, we've got 10 minutes or something to the open. 9 minutes. 9 minutes to the open. I'm 300 down. I entered 10 MES short. Probably should have stayed in it. I was oversized again, so same old problem. I would have been fine just staying in it. But it didn't. So we'll see what we get on this. I'd like to get break even again. We're selling off nicely at the minute. So this should turn red again once we get a nice bit of bearish momentum. We're green at the minute, so, and we're not bearish on the long term, so it's a bit sketchy pre-market. It's a bit sketchy, to be honest. I might protect this and get usual stop out. I might just take 130 actually. I just want to get a quick bit, get this back if I can. Get some profit back. I think we're going to sell off quite nicely, but we're looking good. We crossed over. It's just my position's not great, to be honest. Stop if that doesn't set off. We've got 7 minutes for the open. It's going to have to come down to here. This is where the resistance was, down here. When it pumped back up, I might lighten my trade a bit. There it goes, nice. Just take
order filled.
Off.
Order filled.
Take a couple off there. I've got it on my headphones still. So I'm pre-market, so I just lock in break even. Let's see whether we can get a bit more. I've got 3 micros on now. So, well, as usual, I came out too early there. That's just stupid. Well, we're looking, so we've just gone bearish. That's a good sign. That should roll over soon. We're crossing, everything's looking good. Could get a spike and just take me out. That's the issue at the open. 5 minutes from the open. Below VWAP. Gone red. Might add into this if we can get a little pullback. I'm down 276.
Order filled.
This is tight now. Probably get taken out on this, that's fine. Nice move. Do we go out for break even here? I'm in a nice position, which is annoying. Let's take one.
Order filled.
Down to 203 now, so that's alright. That's like to hold this down to the bottoms. That's what I really want to come out with, down here somewhere. About there would be good. 1,000 down there, but I don't think we're going to get it right away. We're not looking very good. We still haven't rolled over. We're still bullish on that, so it's going to need a bit more of a drive. Kind of stalling down here at the resistance again. I think we should push through there.
Order filled.
It's going to be a bit tight on a pump here. Might have to come out manually. It's a bit tight. It's a bit tight. It's good momentum though at the minute. We are 4 minutes from the open. That's not ideal. Come on, punch that. There's going to be some resistance here, so we could get a bounce, a vigorous bounce off this. Unless we can break all this resistance and get below the 140s. And we're looking, still got bullish on one. We are crossing over nicely. This isn't good. A bit of resistance there, you see, so we've got a kind of a range we're stuck in here, but I've got a feeling it might just pump. Spike. That's what I'm worried about. I don't be taken out there really either. Too tight of a range. Come on, let's get some go. Let's get some momentum. Let's get to that level. Looking good. That's the spike I was worried about. I'll take it off there.
Order filled.
And I'm going to just... That is exactly what I was worried about. I think we're still going to go down. So I got into 5.
Order filled.
See whether we can retrace that move, that pump that's just come in. Try and go 15. I think that's going to retrace, but so back at 332 negative. We should retrace down that move fairly vigorously. There we go, that's a nice little move. So let's see whether I can take this out. Going down nicely now. I'm going to buy one back.
Order filled.
That's too slow. Too slow. That's a shame, that was. A lot of resistance down there, so I think if we break that, we stand a good chance of
Order filled.
going all the way down. That's a pump up over, right? Open, so that's the open, so we should retrace again.
Order filled.
Just gone back to VWAP. Very aggressive buying. Is it going to reject VWAP and go back down? What we're looking at, we're looking split on the bullish side. This isn't a good start. Alright, come on, let's go. Rejected off VWAP. It's a bit too aggressive. The buying's very aggressive. Got some nice selling coming in. Didn't like that buying, but just flipped on the indicator. That's okay. Could be going back up here. Indicator's flipped now. I think we're going to have to come out of this position. Nah, it's
Order
terrible.
filled.
Terrible. So we're still bearish on it. Try again.
Order
VWAP.
filled.
No, I've gone bullish. We're going full bullish now. That is terrible.
Order
It's a
filled.
complete reversal. So aggressive buying coming in above VWAP now. Down 1,000. Not good. And we're gone green. So I'm going to get in on a retracement here back to VWAP hopefully. First one.
Order filled.
So we've gone bullish on the indicators. I've got a lot of ground to make back here. It's not good. Probably just in too early.
Order filled.
Going to get fairly aggressive here. Probably too aggressive, I'd say. Yeah, definitely bullish there. This should pump fairly aggressively now. Is an overextended move though. It's my concern. It's a bit overextended. Looking for that spike higher, past those highs. We could rip then a bit. I'll have to come out of 5 in a minute, I think, if it doesn't make its move. taking its time. Let's take 5 off that.
Order filled.
Gets down to 700. Negative 700. How are we looking? Still looking good. Okay, better. Let's put these top step levels on. See whether we got anything up there. Where are they? Where are the levels? It's useful. Brilliant. Let's sell off again. Got no momentum here. Just bouncing above VWAP. We are bullish still. Come down to VWAP again.
Order filled.
So we can get a nice little move off that VWAP bounce retest. Got to be quick today, I tell you. That's not good. Okay, still hovering around VWAP. We've got no buying pressure at the minute above VWAP. So we are a bit in a limbo at the minute. We've got some buying coming in now. All good on the indicators. It's a nice move. Sell 5.
Order filled.
Down 580. Where are these levels gone? Fucking useless. Fucking useless, right. So what we got here? We've got 640 now. Nice.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, we're 241, 251 down. Just reducing the risk there because I'm so heavily negative. So we are bullish. We're still bullish. We're all good. So I think I'm just going to look for resistance up here myself. So this is going to be logical resistance. That'll give me 1369. It's looking good at the minute. Looking extremely bullish now. So I'm going to put it break. I'm going to put 50 quid actually. Base of that one would make sense actually. I'd like to get 200 if I can go out for break even. Yeah, not too much in the hole here. So I might add to this if I can get a decent pullback. We could just rip. If we rip past this level here, this resistance, we could go up easily to my target. So my target's 140 points from there. That's a big move. So it'd be nice to get in again if I can. Only thing is we're starting to top out on the indicator. That's the only thing. We are starting to get up there, and you see every time it gets up too high. So we could have a reversal later or now. So I'm very conscious of that. And we are still all green though. Yeah, I'm going to take some risk off here.
Order
I
filled.
don't like the way that's maxing out, really. We could have a rotation day. I'll try again if this comes back nicely. See if we can get another push up. But this could rotate completely. Let's go again.
Order filled.
Got 80 negative. If we can get some aggressive buying back up again. I thought I was going to rip quicker than that. I'd like to get past these highs, but I think we're looking at rotation, which won't be ideal. Let's go out break even. See what we can get out of this. Yeah, we're not doing much here. We've just made a lower high, right? So at this stage, we're not looking too hot for the longs. I think this is going to come back all the way. Yeah, we're not looking too good. We are high. With 3. Yeah, there's not much juice left in this run, I don't think. I might just take another one off. I'll take it all off if it doesn't move now. We've got some lovely buying coming in, but nothing happened. We're still green, so green means it's still buying. Take one off there.
Order filled.
I guess it's green anyway. So I'm 68 positive. Just considering I was down 1,000 isn't too bad. Position size was, again, probably the issue, I think. I think we're going to have a rotation back down today. So if this stops out, I think I'm going to wait for that rotation, I think. We're going back up. Still green. Wasn't it more contracts? It's a problem with being negative.
Order filled.
Okay, well, we're 280 up, right? We're 280 up positive now, so not ideal. I am looking for that rotation, though. I think I might come out this one. We'll come out there.
Order filled.
331. Not great. I'm going to take a little break. Okay. So it looks like we could begin the rotation down. We're still green and we're still bullish on both. So it could be a pullback in the move. Could take a cheeky little long here.
Order filled.
Still above VWAP. If it goes below VWAP, I'll be wrong. If we don't reject here pretty quick. Okay, I'll start to peel a few off because I'm not convinced
Order filled.
in a big move, to be honest. We're still green. We're still bullish. Still bullish on here, but we are toppy. We are toppy still, so. If we can get to 400, I'll take another one. We're looking not great actually. Okay. Nice little pump. I'm going to lock this. I'm not going negative on this one. I'm not convinced with this move. So if I reject the VWAP again, so that's a good sign. The retest came down again. So I said 400. I'll take another one. So I'll take
Order
another one
filled.
there. So 486 now. So now I need to look at my profit target. Get the 1,000 would be my target. I think that's optimistic, but let's try and get the 1,000. We should break those highs now. So I'll take another one at 500. Let's lock in 100 so I get something out of this move. In case it does retrace quickly. It's quite likely. Well, it's not likely, but it's probable. We are all still green. And so this was the pullback which oscillator showed. And we're turning round again and we're still green. So we can stay in this. I do find it difficult because I'm only just starting to use it live. So I've been back testing forever. We have got this resistance. We're gonna need, so if we can break the 400s, 420s around there, we'll be looking a lot better than at the minute. I'm going to add here.
Order filled.
I do stand a chance of getting whipped out on this, but I like that little retracement. I need 1,000. Yeah, that's not great. at that move there. I thought he was going to take me out there. I think that's still going to go back up, but that is not great price action. This is just manipulation. If it can go back up to those highs, it'll break. I think very high chance of breaking. But there's some serious selling coming in here. This is the resistance at the lower high. So this is people selling the lower high. Come down, 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 and we're still there. So it's make or break time, really, I think. For the bulls, anyway. How are we looking? Looking a bit bearish, that is. Be an interesting one, this one. Well, I see at the minute the market could go either way. I'm protected, kind of, at the minute. I really wanted that to break. There's a high chance this could come down and just take me out. Yeah.
Order filled.
That's disappointing. And the reason is we topped out. We've had a big run up. So I think we're going to be looking for a little bit of a well, green still. Yeah. We're still above VWAP, right? Let's try it once more.
Order filled.
See if we can get any movement up. I might just scalp this. I think the market might reverse, you know. If we can't break those highs, we could be looking at rotation back down. Sellers look good there. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. We're going back to VWAP. We're going bearish on the short term. That's not good. So I'm looking for a pump up and get out of this position, I think. Not much of a pop here to get out. How are we looking? Rotational, rotational. Should have come out. Can we get any more out of this? Don't like it. I should have come out. That was my mistake there. That was my opportunity to get out for break even. This is going to rotate down, I think. Come on. Come on. Give me another chance. Not going to give it to me. I should have come out. No, there's a little. Oh, fuck it.
Order filled.
I don't like anything about that move. This has gone bearish. It's not a good sign. This is, you can see the oscillators are coming down, right? And we keep on coming back to VWAP. So I think we're going for a test of VWAP again. This pullback has been larger, so we came down this very quickly. oversold it. We've come back up, but we've only just come back up to here, so it's just a complete rotation. So this really is the inflection point where we are at the minute. I'm actually tempted to go for a sell here. I think I am going to go for a cheeky sell. It's a bit aggressive. There's some buying coming back in. What a load of chop there, look. I'm up 500 at the minute, so I'm in no rush. I might drop down to 3 actually. Because I'm not convinced of this. I'd like to see this go orange or red. Rather. Yeah. I think this is still bullish, you see, so I'm not convinced entirely on the move at the minute. I think this aggressive buying as well was an issue for me. So we're going to rotate down to VWAP again. Let's try a sell.
Order filled.
It's a bit late. I think I'll just take a couple hundred from that if I can. I'll take a couple hundred back to VWAP. That'll be me fairly happy. It isn't a great trade. It's not got much behind it. It's a sell, but it's still green, so we're still technically positive. But I'm trading the oscillator direction, coming down more than anything. So if I get that 200, that'll get me to. I was expecting that spike down, you know. If I get the 200, that'll get me to 700 for the day. But that's not good.
Order filled
here. So I want to get out of these 3 if I can. A quick retracement. How are we looking? We're still not red. That's better. Whoa, what is going on? Come out 3, I think, yeah. Didn't like that price action. Whippy erratic crap. Still not gone bearish properly yet. Okay.
Order filled.
There's the move that I was looking for. Lock that in. So I'd like to actually come through VWAP. So we're looking for that sell off there. How we're looking, we're still bullish, we're still green. I think this is the VWAP test coming now. I might just take one off.
Order filled.
Take one off there. So can we rotate down like I wanted now? That's the question. And if we do rotate, London lows here. It's not swept the London high. London low is down here. So we could go back to London lows, sweep the bottom. This could be a serious sell-off. So I'm going to go for 900. No, we're not. We don't need 800. 850. Let's do 842. That's optimistic. I'll keep this in here. We're just going to lock in 50, I think. Let's lock in 58 there. And see whether we can get this rotation down. I think we're going to come down and sweep London lows down here. Because we're rolling over now. And we've gone bearish. We've gone red now. That's a good sign. But it will need to break VWAP fully, properly, and not come back and retest. And this should go bearish, and this is rolling over. So it's all looking good at the minute. I'm only in two mini micros, so that's not great, but we're looking at still 130 point sell-off to get to where I want. I probably will take another one off, I'd say. I'm nearing 1,000 in profit from 1,000 in loss I was earlier. So I would like to lock in some of that if possible. This is looking good for a sell-off now. The rotation's happening like I wanted. This still hasn't gone bearish though, so that's just a little warning sign. And we'll probably get a little bounce here. Back to VWAP, I'd say. It's probably going to come up maybe slightly, yeah, there we go. Slightly above VWAP. I'm going to get in again.
Order filled.
This is aggressive. That's a big bounce. So that should reject VWAP now and go back down. That's the retest to try and go bullish. As long as my thesis for bears plays out. 1100, 1100. 900, 840 to 1. If I can get down to here, I think I'll probably come out of one if it does go down there. I'm locked in, so I'm going to get 700 at the minute, either way. But it's just not moving like I wanted to. Cup of tea today. It's a nice rejection at the minute. Do a bit more follow through than that though. We're still bullish on the slow, which is not good. We have crossed, but not fully convincingly yet, so I'm still bearish. But we're just struggling. That's better. If we get maybe 500 out of this, it's got to get through this resistance next. So it's going to have to come down aggressively. I'm going to lock in 100 now because I'm not losing everything. 400 profit. think it's going to sweep London lows, you know. Looking at 150. Let's get 500. I'm going to take another one off then. It'll give me a nice little boost. There's resistance now down that bottom. We're going bearish now. That's a good sign. So we are looking good. We're all looking good on this at the minute. I might add one here. If it can pop back up again, I might add.
Order
This
filled.
is getting a bit aggressive now. So I could be disappointed here. But I only need 800 and 40. Only need 800. It's funny. Sell-off's not quite as aggressive as I thought. I thought it'd be a lot more aggressive than this. This is just a grind, really. Looking at 100 again. I want to come clear this sell-off here. Go down. I wanted to get to at least the 20s there, but okay, 150. It's not great. No, it isn't great.
Order
That is
filled.
crap, man. That is a pump from nowhere. I'm selling.
Order filled.
That's aggressive buying out of nowhere. Off straight through VWAP again. Unless that was the sell-off. Right, I'm going to have to start thinking about locking.
Order filled.
So we're at 855 now. I need a bit more than that now. Just trying to manage this profit target. We're still looking bearish. Still looking good. I'd like to lock in break even. I locked in break even now, so we're getting selling off again. I might de-risk another one if we can get down a bit further. They're trying to buy it up today, definitely, but we're still bearish. Not much follow through on this sell-off though. I was expecting to spike that down, to be honest, not the other way. I was expecting quite a heavy sell-off, but it's obviously just generally there's a lot of buyers in the market anyway, so there's going to be a lot of funds and everything buying up. So it's always got a bullish bias, right? They're defending VWAP here.
Order filled.
So I'm at 872. Buying again. I still don't like that buying at all. I'm just going to go one.
Order filled. Order filled.
So we can get that sell off that I actually want happening.
Order
more,
filled.
so 3, and then we'll just be very tight on our loss. Really didn't expect that kind of buying to come in, to be honest. That's a lot buying. Yeah, it's rotated. Look at that, that's crazy. That is crazy. I just lost my theme. It's all going well up to that point. See whether we can get it come back down again. We're still bearish. So we just have to hold and see at the minute. I'm going to take a big loss if this is if it does keep pumping. I'm just not convinced that it will, but still bearish, still red, still crossed over. So there's a lot of whipsaw. I mean, that's a lot of buying coming in. I might have just take the hit here. Don't like the way this is going up. This is crossing as well, so I don't like that either. Rejected VWAP as well, so it's gone blasted through VWAP. And not selling off now. Better. The only good thing is we've got high, lower, high, lower, high, high, low, lower, low. So that's a little bit bearish, but not really. Could do anything, it's just chop basically. Come on, you know you want to. There we go, come on. Bit more than that. What do we need? I don't know what I need. 700 or something. 630 or something. That was a nice sell. We're still bearish. It's tempted to come out on that spike down because price action is just so choppy. Ah, fuck. It's a sell, but I don't really like it at the minute. Well, yeah, it's just I'm not in a great position here. It's not sustaining any selling. Where's London high? So it came up but didn't break London high, so it's they're going to try and sweep London high, I think. If we carry on like this, if not, it's going to go down to the low, London low. So I'd like to see that come down, but well, we're still bearish, still good. I keep having to check on that. It's more of a kind of a reassurance thing. I was tempted to come out there. I was tempted to come out when it came down. There's no sustained move in either direction, so. But there's too much buying at the minute. And any sell-off's been bought up, which worries me. So we're going the opposite now. So we're looking more bullish now, and I'll tell you why in a second. Because we bottomed out here, we've come back up. So that retracement has only retraced to this amount, so that's not a good sign for my bearish thesis in a minute. I'm just going to come out one if I can. That's nice. That's good. I'm going to come out one there.
Order filled.
That puts me at 950. So we'll go 550 left to get. I just want the 50%, you know. So that was a nice sell-off, but it's rejected again. No follow-through. Still bearish. There is still potential. Still potential. Still potential for a bit more, but I've just got a feeling they're gonna want to sweep the London high. They haven't done it yet. It's up here, so I don't like that. And plus, this one's looking bullish now, so. Got a lot of volatility. I haven't even had a chance to drink my tea yet. Back to VWAP again. If it does break through to the downside, it's gonna fly once it goes through there, because there's so much buying coming in here around VWAP. Might call it in a minute. Just take 1,000 on the day if needs be. 1,000 negative to 1,000 positive. That's not a bad day at the office. So we've rolled over it. Oh, that's interesting. So we are looking bearish. We've got a little quick move here, but looks more positive. That does. I thought we'd get this bit of momentum, but it's like paint dry at the minute. Sorry for the video being boring, but two micros isn't the most exciting. It is easier to trade with 2 or 3 rather than 5, psychologically. VWAP is providing some serious resistance. But as far as bulls are concerned, it's rejected. They tried to go above and didn't. So with all the liquidity coming in, so that's not massively bullish. But ultimately, look where we are. We're just bouncing, chopping around VWAP. So That's ultimately what we're looking at, and I'm losing interest in this trade. How long we've been open? We've been open an hour, that's all. The range, I mean, we're talking decent amount of volatility, right? I'm trying to get flipping 120 points from here. So it's a volatile market, that's for sure. I do like this colour coding. It enables you to stay in the trade. So I'm liking it. But this is not an easy day. I'm losing interest in this trade so much. So it gives the short indication, shows you the fast and slow momentum. This is just the MACD I use. So this is custom, so it's a combination of oscillators basically, but I've spent ages developing that, so I went with the developer. I don't know, maybe I should have used the AI, but I just find AI just can't understand what you're trying to get across to it. So come on, I really did want the 1500 today. I'm sure we can do it, come on. I just want that hard flush. There's just right on VWAP again. I want that flush through and then follow through. It's just bounce, you see, bounce, 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 bounce. How are we looking? We've still got room. I look at the oscillator, how far it's gone. You see there's still room to downside. Not a massive amount, but there is still potential to go down, so certainly enough to get to the lows down here. That's better. I'm going to lock this in now because I don't want to lose any money. Try and give 20 just so I don't. So I'll break even basically. I think I might just let this go and see. We're at a good spot down there at 549. It's got to break all this resistance. So this resistance here. That's why we're struggling. So it could easily bounce up and take me out here. I think it's going to do it now. There we go.
Order filled.
Right, what do I do? What do I do? Do I enter again and try yet again? It's rejected so many times now. It might be silly to go short. It's struggling to go. It really is struggling. I should try and buy it again. I'm going to try once more.
Order filled. Order filled.
We'll just see whether we get anything. I might take a loss here in a minute because I keep on trying to short and it's just bouncing off VWAP. So buying's coming in. The sell-off isn't happening, so it's looking more and more bullish as we go on through this. But you also got a lot of people who might be trapped along, you know. I might just take one off and just scalp this a bit more. Can't we not get my 500? That's all I'm asking. Just a mere 500. I could have been there if I'd been taking these out and scalping with 5 probably. 5 micros, I probably could have done it by now. If you're trying to trade this with minis though, you're screwed. You're just going to get taken out. 2 seconds. So I might take off 100. That's now the move comes. That's unbelievable. So let's see if we can get my 500 now. That's the VWAP bounce again. I think that's going to go through. Mind you, you look at this chop. You can't be certain of anything in this. That's looking good. Do I take 100 or wait and try and get my 500? I'm protected with 50, so that'll get me over 1,000. So you think I've actually made 2,000? I was down 1,000. So that's not too bad. Do I take a little bit off here? I should have had 3 contracts on, 3 micros. Lock in 100. That made me feel a bit happier. It's just above VWAP again. It's looking good for this. I'll keep the 100 there. We're going to just take me out again. Just let me get... What? I'm not asking for the world, am I? It's coming back.
Order filled.
That's just incredible. Look at that. Quite tired of this market. Chippity chop. I'm trying again.
Order filled. Order filled.
This is going to bite me in the arse in a minute. I just need 430 now. Still bearish. Not got much legs left on this move, I don't think, if it can't flush through. I want to protect this, I think. That's too tight. Everything's too tight now. I don't like this. It's too tight. Okay, let's just lock that in. If I can get 200, I'll take another 100 off maybe. I only need 430 now. Come on. If we can break these bottoms, I can get my money. Lock in 20 again. I just lock in the 20 because you can get some slippage, you know. It spikes up like it just did. You can get taken out for no reason. Come on. We're looking good. I think it's going to go down to the lows. If this can break here, I think we're going to go down at least down to the sort of 2100, 29 100s, yeah. But it's just waiting for that momentum. It's locking 50. If it bounces again, it comes straight back up again, yeah. I think that'll be move of the day, I think. It's getting a bit of a boring playbook, that is. It should move once it gets going through. I rename the channel to The Ghost, if anyone's still watching. So the Ghost indicator I developed as well. I'm just working on that still. There's the bounce. Not as vigorous as the last one. It should break. Oh, we're just going to do the same again. Really? That's better. It didn't just blast through VWAP, but... This is looking bearish. So if we can break that, we could get my 400, you know. I'm looking at 100 now, because I'm getting bored of this shit. am I? I'm getting pretty bored of this. I thought that was going to go then. Still hasn't. Let's take 100 out of it anyway. 100 will put me on 1167, so that'll be alright. I understand there's a lot of resistance here. I might take off one just at these lows if I can. It's a very tight stop considering the action we got down the bottom end with all the buying coming in, so I might just take one off.
Order filled.
It is going to go, I think.
Order filled.
Just on one micro. No, I need a lot of points there. 350, would I? Oh, we're still looking bearish. We are nicely so, but so I want to get 160 points. That's mad, isn't it? 160 points. I just got taken out one too many times there. I should have just held it, but you'll limit risk, I suppose. But let's lock this in for a little bit. Oh. So back in the combine, I've been back testing for ages. I blew a couple of accounts testing this system because I had another indicator, so I was using two of them. So I think I'm just going to leave this. Let's see. I'd like to add in, if it can pop back up again, I'd like to add to this. So I would have gone off 400 coming up basically if I just kept that in. Now what we've got to think of here is we're coming down with the oscillator, so there is a chance you get to a bottom. But here though, you see it's come down and it's up here, yet it stays red, so you could have stayed in for this whole move down here and changes green down here. You can get back in down here and run it back up. So just because you're getting, this is coming down low, it's no guarantee, it's just a warning sign. Here we go again. Unbelievable. Are they going to go back to VWAP again? I'm going to add
Order filled.
one more. Try and get this done. I think I only need 320 now. But I'm not going to take a loss on this. No, I don't need more than 320, 340. Let's do 344, 41 there.
Order filled.
Right, is that me done? I think my patience is running low for this fucking move.
Order filled. Order filled.
What do I need? 320. So there, just get that. I'm not losing in each one of these moves, so I don't really mind, but it's just fucking tedious. I'm getting the direction right, but it's just choppy all the way down. I should be taking just little scalps off these, like now. I should probably take one off. We've got a lot of resistance here, right? We've just come down to this level. If you look back, we're just going to the lows. So this should, if this breaks here, I should get my 330 eventually. Just lock in 50 now. So I don't mind not getting the full move, you know, not getting the 150 there, for example, if I get 50, because I've got no risk in it. When you know, well, you've got an idea of the direction, that's not so bad position to be in, you know. It's just, it gets a bit monotonous when it's doing this. It's going to do it again. It's going to take me out again. I mean, it's a tight stop for where we are. Nice. I'll keep this tight. 75. Wanted that to, yeah, not that. I wanted to have some impulse. That's good, 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 good. Well, I'm going to take one off there.
Order filled.
Now we're going to need 200. 202. So I'll leave that at 20. If it spikes back up, that's fine, but I think we're going to now go down. Yeah, we could well do. I'm just going to pause for 2 seconds. So we're going down still. I'm going to look in 50 for change. It's really not that convincing sell-off still. I'm almost there. Just going to pause again. So right. So which paint dry this is. Mind you, we are getting decent movement. It's just I've got one micro on, so I'm not exactly risking a lot. I've looked in 50, so I was 1,000 down. I'm 1,300 up now, so that's not a bad swing. That's why I don't like the daily loss limit of 1,000, because I could have been taken out, but I could have got the account back. It's more risky, but you don't want to be locking yourself out if you can got potential to make it back. I'm just tempted to take this 150, you know. I'm almost there. It's looking 100, so. That's it, come on. Like it, nice. It's a bit of capitulation now. That's good. Come on, I would have had my 400 already. 180. It's right at this resistance here, so it's a bit cheeky to be honest. It could well bounce and take me out again, but I think I'm going to get it.
Order filled.
Nice. So, 1,500 on the day. That's good. That's got half of what I've needed. So, just want to talk about this indicator. So it's a combination of oscillators basically that I developed, and it works. So it's got two elements to it. So it's got your typical oscillator with the two lines you can see in between. You basically got the bottom and the top, right? When they're up, it's bullish. When they cross like this, okay, you get bearish momentum. It comes back up, almost crosses, and then goes down. Okay, VWAP, strangely. So that's the way it works. There's two elements to it. It's basically an oscillator with a collective. So the collective bearish momentum here, which is what I was going off. So the reason I stayed in all this chop was because I got that bearish indication. Now this spike here, that's not nice. It's not. I mean, that's from the top. What's that? 180. That's crazy. So it's a 200-point spike in a few minutes. Very hard to trade that. Very hard. But this does help you. So I think I came out, didn't I, and re-entered or something like that, and came back down again. I took the risk off there because I just didn't want to risk my profits after I started securing a little bit. This was choppy, right? So it's not just a linear move down, which you get a lot in NQ. So you can bear that in mind. So if we come down here, like when it was crossing here, I'm bearing in mind that this is crossing, but we're still red. And I've got the MACD just reinforcing my decision. But it's really a confluence, right? You've got short, sell, 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 sell. So you've got 4 elements telling you to sell up here. Look at that spike. I'm glad I literally bottom ticked that. Literally bottom ticked it. Funny. Alright, let's just lock out before I forget. So we are going to lock out all day. Good. So yeah, it's a different indicator. It's got several elements to it. It is hard. I'll tell you what, it did do well. I was looking in GC. So you look at gold. So it's got a sell indication here. And we're down here now. So we've got a nice thing gold. Where's the open? So we've got the same issue here when it was bullish from the bottom to the top. 1 second. So about that. So I got what I was saying. Yeah. So we've got a combination. The gold, the green rather, from the bottom here up to up there. That'll be positive. This will be positive. The sell up here was amazing. Basically gave you everything you needed for a sell, which I didn't take. And all the way down, so you can see here. So this is the interesting part. Excuse me. This interesting part. So you get across a bullish signal. You do get a bit of movement, but we're consolidating. So we're going down with the oscillators going up. So in strong bearish momentum, you'll get that with oscillators. They max out and they come back to the medium. So it was going up here. The oscillator is going up, but we are selling off, and we only get a green signal down here. So you can use both elements. You see it goes green, but it doesn't. It just moves around the bottom. This rolls over. MACD rolls over, and then we've got a slight bearish sell here. So that could have been a come out your position. It just spiked down, and then boom, off that move, and this didn't cross, and it went back up. It's green all the way back up. So very effective, very good. Back to VWAP on this one. So there's lots of you do get fake outs. So just be honest about it. We get fake outs. So this MACD hasn't crossed, but we get a fake out here. So if you are short, I'll probably come out there, re-enter down here, little move back up. It's just chop, and that's a fake out again. Could get a bit off that one, a few points. Come out for break even probably. Then it rolls over, MACD rolls over, and back down again. So it's good. It's not immune to chop and everything, but it's fairly resilient. I'll just load up the other one. So this is the other one I've developed. So it's a momentum indicator. So it takes 6 different indicator signals and puts them into a line for moves. So you can see, excuse me, get similar entries. If you zoom out, I think it helps. You can see the oscillations in the market. So you get big buying moves up, and it starts coming down. This line starts coming down, and price eventually follows and comes down as well. So there is oscillation momentum built into it. I'm just not quite happy with it. Let's have a look at MQ today, see what would have helped us today. So we've got the bearish signal here. It's just in no man's land really. So it got the drive down. It's rejected off VWAP yet again. It doesn't really add anything. We could got better signal here really. The bullish side, so I was bearish, wasn't I? So here I was bearish at the open, and I got thumped on this move. So it would have helped there. No, would have helped there. It's clear that I'm wrong there. I got hit in this move, and I was still bearish because this was red. I think this was split, but this is clearly bullish. So I've got to do a lot more back testing on it. I love it. I traded it last week, and I got conflicting information. I went with this on its own, and this was rolling over, I think, like this, and I went long. But if you look on it also, so you get high, and then you get this comes up to the same level, but this is way down. So there is a bit of divergence in the oscillator, just the way it calculates. So we go lower price-wise, but we don't go lower level on this indicator, and that is the exact bottom. So there is potential for divergence, like any kind of oscillator, like stochastics or anything. Here we go lower, but we're higher, and that doesn't work there. So that's a continuous sell-off. It doesn't work every time. So this sell-off here is a nice one to look at, because we are bearish before the open, and we stay bearish on both indicators and the MACD. So if you're looking at a confluence or just indicators agreeing with each other, they're all agreeing there. Look back at gold. We have got, it's a very clear move there. Let's have a look at, we've got any really strong bullish, there's some news. Well, this one here is a strong bullish move in London session, I think, yeah. Was it London started? Started in London, continued. So this is a good one because oscillators will max. So here we've got a bullish move. This is bullish. Green, and this stays green. Red there. Roll over on the MACD. We do consolidate. But you can see with this thing I like about the consolidation is we've not even come back to VWAP. So we're nowhere near VWAP, we're consolidating. We're just going straight across. So this oscillator is coming all the way down, like we saw before, comes all the way down. And yet price hasn't even retraced back to VWAP. So when you get consolidation like this, the longer that goes on, which is why I was worried in that short move not happening, is because, okay, let's go back to that move actually, just happened. Let's see. That was still high up on the MACD actually. So we'll get consolidation probably. But that's chopping still. That's just nonsense. But we're still high up on the MACD, so there is room to the downside, definitely on that. I just don't like it. We want this oscillator to come back up and then continue. And we're still red, we're still bearish, right? So could have taken yet another trade off that retracement again back to VWAP. But I thought that was going to continue through, but we bottom ticked it anyway, so we're good. So there's a lot to work on. I'm not going to use this at the minute just because I'm not sure it adds enough. And the more shit you have on your screens, the more confused you get. So anyway, it's an hour and a half video. If you got this far, thank you very much. And subscribe, whatever. And I'll see you tomorrow.